Okay, so if you clicked on this video, I can assume three things from you. First thing, that you are currently studying in 11th. Second thing, that you are passed out from 11th. Or third thing, that you are about to enter in 11th class. So this video is totally for my 11th standard. Today I'm going to share about my 7 mistakes that I made when I was in 11th standard that you should avoid. I think I made the same mistakes in 12th too, but make sure that you subscribe so that you can stay tuned for the next video. And I usually upload videos about the experiences, mistakes that I usually keep making and to improvise. Please remain till the end of the video so that you won't do the mistakes that I made when I was in 11th. I know that when you enter in 11th standard, especially for commerce, it is totally a new environment because there are totally new subjects like accountancy and business studies too. Economics are there in 10th also, तो थोड़ा सा आइडिया होता है, but other things are totally new. First mistake I made when I was in 11th was thinking it is too easy. I knew that there are new subjects like accountancy, which is termed as the toughest subject in commerce stream, but I was new and मुझे पता था कि at the start they will be teaching us really basics of that subject, तो मैंने उसको बहुत ज़्यादा lightly लिया था at the start, for which when the term exam came it became so difficult for me because I didn't study the basics of accountancy very properly. So this is the main advice from me, please don't take any subject lightly, थोड़ा सा seriousness होना चाहिए. 11th I was a commerce plus math student, तो मैंने ज़्यादा मैथ्स को इम्पोर्टेंस दी. प्रॉब्लम होती थी कि जब मैं मैथ्स को इम्पोर्टेंस ज़्यादा देती थी दैट आई वॉज नॉट गेटिंग टाइम टू गिव इम्पोर्टेंस टू अकाउंटेंसी. सो यू जस्ट हैव टू मेक टाइम मैनेजमेंट कैसे भी करके सो दैट यू कैन मैनेज बोथ सब्जेक्ट्स टाइम. फर्स्ट थिंग इज डोंट टेक इट रियली ईजी बिकॉज आफ्टर डूइंग द कंपैरिजन मुझे लगा कि 11 थोड़ा ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट होता है इन कंपैरिजन विथ इकोनॉमिक्स टू. आई नो 12 इज़ मोर डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज होल ईयर सिलेबस इज देयर, बट इन 11 ऑल्सो. सो बोथ दिस years are difficult, so you just have to take the importance of it. Second mistake that I made when I was in 11th is not making the notes. Now it can depend on the school because when we were in 11th, so the literature subject जो था like English हमें notes नहीं देते थे for lessons and supplementary, but when we are in 12th now हमें notes दे रहे हैं because we have to answer board exam. For that reason they are giving us notes this year, but last year हमें इतने ज़्यादा notes नहीं देते थे, so for that reason we have to make our own notes. तो तब वहाँ प्रॉब्लम होता था बिकॉज आई वॉज टू लेजी टू मेक नोट्स एंड ड्यूरिंग एग्जाम इट वॉज क्रिएटिंग अ बिग मेस. सो दैट सेकेंड मिस्टेक इज बेसिकली अप टू योर स्कूल. तो आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि वो लोग नोट्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं, कैसे नोट्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं. इफ़ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड जस्ट राइट दी सिंपल वर्ड्स, लाइक अगर कुछ वर्ड्स डिफिकल्ट हो सो यू कैन राइट इट इन सिंपल वर्ड्स सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड मोर बेटर. मिस्टेक नंबर 3 दैट आई मेड एंड इट वॉज द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक, दैट लिविंग अकाउंट्स टू द एंड. इट्स बेसिकली द फर्स्ट मिस्टेक दैट आई टुक 11th रियली लाइटली. इसकी वजह से मैंने अकाउंट्स जैसे मतलब टफेस्ट सब्जेक्ट को लास्ट में छोड़ा जस्ट बिकॉज आई टुक मैथ्स, तो मैंने ज़्यादा फोकस मैथ्स को दिया. सो द थिंग इज़ प्लीज सॉल्व अकाउंट्स क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन व्हेन यू कम बैक होम बिकॉज समटाइम्स इट हैपन्स लाइक दैट कि हम स्कूल में लाइक जब टीचर पढ़ा रही होती है वी डू सॉल्व द सम्स एंड समटाइम्स इट इज़ करेक्ट, बट व्हेन टीचर्स डू रिविजन और टेस्ट वी डोंट गेट द करेक्ट आंसर. द फोर्थ थिंग is the mistake I make every day, which is comparing. Don't compare yourself with others, don't compare yourself with others mark sheet. It's totally fine even if you get 40 out of 80, just try to compete it with yourself. So compare your past with yourself, okay? Don't compare with others. And yeah, the main thing is to just improvise. Now let's come to the fifth one, which is overusing of phone. I know, but I do think कि 11th में we can use phone like if you want at the start, but when the term comes just avoid phone for a small period of time. So the thing is use your phone for some time, and when it is the exam season like 1 month for exam, at that time you can just reduce the screen timing. I'm not saying that don't use your phone at all, you can use, but just reduce your screen timing for a while when there are exams around the corner. Now let's come to the next mistake that I made, which is the sixth mistake, and it is about not revising what was taught in school. And it is the biggest mistake that we do every time just because we are lazy to revise again the stuff and that's the biggest problem, that we are not able to remember anything. So the best tip for revising can be like, if you took one subject for a day, suppose you are completing your economics homework, so you can just see the previous two chapters or any one chapter and just go through the formulas अगर होते हैं ज़्यादा, so you can just write it at on a different paper and you can keep it, so you will be able to revise it again and again whenever you are free, like, so you can do that. So yeah, revising is the most important thing during the exams. When teachers are doing revision, it is the most important. Please write somewhere, like अगर suppose oral revision भी कर रहे हैं teachers, then write it somewhere. The questions teachers are repeating or saying that a particular question is more important, than just write it. Last mistake I made was the seventh mistake, which is ignoring small chapters. I know we do things like we are giving more importance to the bigger chapters which contains like 8 or 10 marks, and we usually ignore small chapters which just have 4 or 5 marks. A huge mess, because smaller chapters hai, and if they are easy chapters, like small chapter hai, easy chapter hai, if we ignore those, what will happen is when we are giving our exams, the questions might come really easy from those chapters जो easy chapter थे. Problem at that point can be we did learn those chapters, but जो hard chapters होते हैं which contains lot of marks, तो उसके questions भी बहुत ज़्यादा difficult आते हैं. So sometimes it is better to learn these small chapters first. And my advice for you while learning this chapter is, learn the small chapters when you all have time. If you don't have time and exams are around the corner, तो आपको like big chapters ही पढ़ने पड़ेंगे because it contains more marks. So yeah, these were the 7 mistakes that I made in 11th. I just thought to make this video so that you can get to know what were the mistakes that I made, so that you won't repeat it. So don't forget to be part of the family by subscribing. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Meet you guys soon in the next vlog. Bye.